Imagine you touch me, send tingles down my spine. You help me feel.
Hello. Hi, Spirit of Lights. Welcome back to ASMRTheChew. And just in case you knew and you don't know, I am Spirit. You could call me Spirit or Spirit Girl or whatever feels comfortable for you in a positive way. Yes, that's why, I'm here. I'm here to make you feel comfortable most times. But tonight, I'm here for me. I'm here to talk to y'all, child. I know it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I really just talk to y'all and let y'all know what's going on. I'm not gonna keep you long. Just gonna whisper to you and tell you what's been going on with Spirit. There's been a lot of stuff been going on with Spirit, and there's a lot of stuff that I have not talked about. I haven't brought it up. I just been focusing on the ASMR, helping you stay calm, fall asleep, just chill, taking time to relax. My goal is to just spiritually be here for you, because I'ma say love. Love is a beautiful thing, and you can feel it, it's transcending when you can feel it from another person, and it make you feel good, it make you feel comfort, it make you feel like you have a safe place, you have a good place to go to, or you can feel what I'm sending out to you in a positive way, and it just make your day go better or help you fall asleep or relax, Now, oh yeah, it even keep you from being lonely or just want a little company, want a friend, a mom, whatever, I'm just spiritually here for you in a positive way, and I feel so comfortable with so many of y'all SOLs. I know a lot of y'all by name, I know a lot of y'all by face, and I know so many of y'all by spirit, and I feel comfortable with my Spirit of Lights now. I know that not everybody watching me is for me, and that's okay. I mean, you run across someone like me and you're like, what's the deal with that girl? What is wrong with that woman? And they don't understand what's going on or why I am eating so comfortably and don't give up about what nobody think, or I'm chewing gum, making mouth sounds, doing stuff, stuff that just take you away for a minute, just make you take your mind off things. And then I love doing things for adults that just bring back good memories, or just bring back that inner youth inside of you and make you feel like alive again, or make you feel good to think about when you were younger, So I love doing stuff to just make you feel good in a positive way. I talk a lot too. Well, I do talk a lot, but I talk to God a lot, and a lot of stuff that I do is because it's put on my heart to do. So that's why I'm here tonight. This was put on my heart to just talk to y'all, because a lot of time when stuff happened to me, I feel like I'm being used. So a lot of times I have to go to God and spiritually get an understanding of why it had to be me, And I understand because God look what He has done for your girl's spirit. love that people love me, and I love you back. Now, let's get to why I'm here again. Oh my God, y'all. It's so hard for me to talk about, but I'm gonna do it because God put it on my heart. It's nothing like, yeah, it's crazy, but it's like a simple message that you really need to know. So watch to the end. I know people say that all the time. I always be saying to myself, I'll be glad when I can say watch to the end. And I ain't no good, because when they say watch to the end, I'll be like moving the red line, trying to get to the end to see exactly what's going to happen. Then I'll go back and listen to everything that took place, you know what I mean? Okay, so watch to the end. I have a simple message for you. It may be for you, it may be for someone you know, it may not be for you, but it may kind of resonate with whatever you got going on. So, alright, so let me start from the beginning, which was last year, I think it was 2021. I had to move from where I was because a terrible neighbor. He was so bad. He was a bad neighbor, okay? So I had to move. And I ended up staying at my son's house for safety reasons. And then I ended up getting a smaller place, me and Nadine, because, you know, I asked my son, could I stay with him? And of course he told me, yeah, Mom, you can stay, but look for a place every day and keep me updated with what you look for and when you're leaving. So I took that as in, not really, Mom, you can't really stay here, you know. Like, but that's how me and Nadine feel. But, you know, a dream. My son is he's not young, he's a man now, okay? So he, you know, when his mom and sister, you know, around, and that's life, you know. So after I left that little small apartment, I ended up moving in a cute place. I love this place, although I am thinking about leaving Texas. I'm thinking about it. Okay, I'm not sure yet exactly where I'm gonna go, but I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about going back east, which is Virginia. I miss Virginia. I never thought I would say I miss Virginia, but I miss Virginia, y'all. And then, you know, I'm thinking about maybe California, because I feel like my son's gonna move there, and I just have such a deep love for my son, and I don't know if he ever need me. I just want to be close, but you know, my son do travel, so I probably shouldn't make a decision based on the fact that I want to be close to him. But you know, I don't know. I just know that I feel like I want to leave Texas. Okay, I'm getting off the subject. Okay, now back on the subject, girl. Back on the subject. Okay, I'm back. When I moved in this apartment, I thought everything would be great. When I first got here, I put in a change of address. You know how you go online and you change your address. And I remember going to the post office, and they used to have this little yellow cards. You put in everything, your new address, your old address, and you know how it go, right? And then I remember them telling me they didn't have the cards anymore, so I went online, of course, and I changed my address. Now, I'm the type of person, me and Nadine, we don't just change our address. We call all the credit card companies, we call all the billing companies, like internet, phone, lights. We change all phone numbers and addresses to directly. We call every single company to make sure they got our new number, make sure they got our new address. And then we go to different places. Wherever we can walk into a place and take care of business, we go there and we change our address. And I'm thinking like, oh, I felt so relieved that I was just like done, like everything's gonna be okay, you know what I mean? Like after I changed my address, I moved and everything, trying to get settled in my new place, which I'm not really that settled. I still got boxes, I still got stuff I haven't unpacked, I still got clothes, I still got so tired, girl. Child, let me get through this. Okay, so last year, I did a vlog and I was going to the bank and letting them know that someone had opened up a bank account in my name. Now, what's so crazy is I don't even know what. I think it's because I put in a change of address that the bank was able to send me the mail. It was so weird. Okay, so I got this letter. It said I had a bank account and that the first letter said, congratulations, thank you for opening up a bank account. Your card will be sent to you and your funds are pending. You know what I mean? So I'm like, so me and Nadine went to the bank. First we called the fraud department on the bank. We called the bank. They connected us to the fraud department and then they gave us some numbers, some reference numbers to take up to the bank. So when I get to the bank, okay, they told me that every single thing matched, even my ID, okay? And I'm looking at the lady and I said, okay, I did not open up a bank account. And she said, well, it was done a couple of weeks ago and basically the person used identification, which was my social, my license, and they had information on my address and all of that. So I asked them where, and it was so weird because the bank literally, I still don't even know how that happened, but the bank contacted me and I showed them the letter. I said, look, if I had never had mail forwarded to me, I would have never known nobody opened up a bank. I said, let me show you. I had to show them my birth certificate, my license. I had to show them a couple of other things to show them, like credit cards, that I am me. And when they looked at the information, they saw a few discrepancies, right? And the lady was like shocked. And when they went to go print out all the information on who opened up the bank account, there was like a stack of papers, right? And I asked her, can I look at it? She told me that she can't give me any more information, but they closed the account. They stopped the money from going out of the account, and basically it's going to all go to the fraud department, and I don't have nothing else to worry about. So I went to the police and I reported it, and I thought once I reported it, because I just thought it was so weird, but for some reason it was just really, it was scary. I felt like somebody was trying to steal my identity. It was so weird, okay? Like really, I thought somebody was stealing my identity because I was like, they opened up a bank account with basically as if it was me, like with everything. It was so weird, okay? So then after I reported it, I felt like I was done. I had got a letter from the bank telling me that they closed the account and that they're everything that they have, they're gonna make sure that they report it and everything like that. And they told me they apologized for my inconvenience, and basically the account was closed. So I was like, okay, girl, the account is closed. Okay, I don't have nothing else to worry about, right? And it freaked me out that the person actually made a deposit into the account, and it was a large amount of money. And I'm like, wow, this is scary. You know what I mean? Because I don't play around with like banks. I just don't F with banks and stuff like that. And just the thought of somebody trying to operate a bank account and it's not me, it was scary. So I moved on with my life and everything, right? And then I had got this letter from a company, a very, very important company that you don't want to F with, and they were saying that someone did something in my name and they felt like it wasn't me and they needed me to contact them. Child, I contacted them. I told them, no, that's not me. I did not do that, and da and it was like, in the letter it was like, if it's this is you, then contact us, let us talk to you, get more information, and then we'll release the money to you. And I contacted them and told them, I don't want no money released to me because it is not me. I did not do what you said is going on. And so after dealing with that for about a week, they finally said, they let me know that the funds was not going to be released, and that they gave me a special PIN number so that no one could try to do something crazy like that again. So I was happy about that. And then I was like, what is going on? Like, why is someone trying to be me and trying to get money? Like, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working one day, okay? Now y'all know, like, I stay super busy. I actually had got a comment where a person was like, you act like you always busy. You ain't busy. All you do is sit in front of a camera and eat. Child. Girl, please. I was so busy for the month of May. I was so freaking busy. I was just focused. I was focused. Do you hear me? I was so focused. I just wanted to accomplish my goals and do some of the things that I had set out to freaking do. And I just didn't think about anything. And I'm not one of them people that check my bank account. I'm just not one of them people that, because I like check my bank account for what? I know what's in there. I know that I gotta pay bills. So I'm just not one of them people, you know what I mean? So only time I check my bank account is when it's time to pay the bills, like rent, okay? So it was around, I say, the middle of May. I'm working. I'm cleaning up the house. I'm trying to create an ASMR video, and I'm trying to get some stuff done. So I was super busy. So Nadine was like, Mom, are you gonna make a transfer? And I was like, yeah. And she was saying, okay, we gotta pay the rent because on the 3rd you're late, okay? And after that you get some fees, and this day and age, child, let me tell you, you don't want to pay no fees. I went to this restaurant the other day, not restaurant, what you call it? Anyway, I went to a restaurant. Child, all I got was 2 wraps. I got a almond butter. Tried that, and then I got 2 juices, one for Nadine, one myself. Child, it came to $48.99. I was like, and then I was like, let me go back and go over my receipt, child. I was like, oh my god, what the F is going on? Okay, that's a lot. So you don't want to pay any extra fees, because right now everything costs so freaking much. Okay, it's just ridiculous. Like, oh my god, you could barely breathe these days. You know what I mean? Okay, but child, I went to my phone. And I went into my bank account to make a transfer so I can pay the rent. I was sitting in the chair making a transfer, trying to hurry up so I could get whatever done that I needed to do. And I was like, I think something's wrong with the app. And Nathan was like, what you mean? I was like, something wrong. Something so I wasn't able to stop whatever else was going on. Like I couldn't do anything because they was closed. I had to wait till the morning. Then when the morning come, it take me so freaking long to get myself together because in the morning I'm literally stiff, I'm sore, I'm achy, and I have to try to like just like get myself together in the mood to like get my body moving, y'all. Like I'm going through some things, and then plus life has not been easy for me since I had the incident. Okay, it has put it has wore me out. I'm trying so hard to feel better, and it has not been easy. And I've done everything I can to try to feel better, and it's just been disappointing. I've been dealing with not feeling better. So I'll tell y'all about that one day. But yeah, things has went from bad to worse, and I'm just like, what is going on, God? Like, what's going on? Please help me. Like, and some days I'm dealing with so much pain that it scares me, and then dealing with pain in the hand is very, very scary. I'm very, very nervous, and now that I know everything that's going on, I'm frightened. So I am, but I know God got me, and I'm strong. So I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna work hard to try to get better and feel better. Okay, back on the subject. When I took my phone back and I looked at my account, everything, every single cent was gone. I have a credit line, and I actually love my credit line because, like, I'm proud of it. And if I need anything, or if I need gas, I need food, I need clothes, I'm fine because I have a nice credit line. And I don't abuse my credit. And my credit line was on zero. My bank account was on zero. Every single cent was gone. I was so shocked and numb. I couldn't even barely speak. I was just trying to get someone on the phone to see if it was a mistake. When the morning came, we called the bank, and they confirmed that yes, everything was gone. When I went to go look inside the app at the transactions and everything that went to transpire, I just was in shock. So they told me that they're gonna take some information from me, but I would have to go to the bank and actually have something, done. They can't do anything over the phone, So that's what they told me. they started taking money from the credit line to, because of all of the big amount of money that they were taking out of the account. And then she told me that it could be 7 to 10 days that I might get my money back. And if I do get my money back, it means provision, it means that the bank could take it back. And I asked her what, but like you could see my history, like you could see that I don't spend like that. I don't take big amounts of money like that. I don't have it like that to just drain my bank account and then try to like empty out my credit line and leave my bank account in the negative. Like I would not do something like that. And things have been, it's so crazy because they have been taking money and out my account every single day. I think it was for 5 days. 5 days. I just didn't check the bank account. Only check the bank account when it's time to like pay bills. You know what I mean? Like I don't mess with my bank account like that. I just I'm very what's that word? I have like this, like a pattern. Like I make money go in and when money go out, it's to pay my bills, and I pay the same bills every single month. So it's like you can just see everything I do every month is the same. And she told me, she said, well, it's showing that this money was taken out of your account because of a debit card. And I said, but I don't have a debit card. Like, I literally don't have a debit card to my account. I don't even want one because I don't do stuff like that. I don't just like use a debit card. Like, I'm just not, I don't like a debit card. Then my account that I pay bills out, I don't have no checks and no debit card to it. I just make transfers and pay online bills. So then I said, well, how did I get a debit card? I didn't ask for one. She said, well, they sent you out a debit card recently, and they sent out the PIN number a couple of days later to the debit card. I said, I didn't get no debit card or no PIN number. And my daughter Nadine was like, well, what address did you send it to? Child, she told me that they sent a debit card and the PIN number to my old address. I asked, I said, but I changed my address with the bank. Yes, we did, but for some weird reason, we had got return mail. And then, so we showed our mailing and stuff, and from the bank that we received, we still got our address. She said, I don't know why you got return mail, but you did. And so because of the return mail, we sent a card to your old address. I said, that's not making sense to me. I'm confused. And she said, well, every certain amount of, like a year to 2 years, they sent out a new card. I didn't know that. And I was like, well, I had requested that I don't want no card to my account. Like I specifically said I didn't want no card to my account. She said, well, we sent out a card and the PIN to your old address. I was completely shocked. What address is on file now? She told me my address, which is where I live at now. And I said, well, why? I don't understand. Why did they send it to the old address? She said, well, you have to request that any address that you use, you have to have it removed. If you don't, and mail is returned, we send whatever to the old address. So I tried my best to stay calm down. I was so shocked. I was just shocked. I was just like, oh my God. Like, it was bill time to pay rent and everything. And the account was just 1-0, both accounts. And it was just like, it was just shocking. And I asked the lady, I said, well, the bank can see that I didn't do this. I want my money back in my account. And she was like, well, we can't give it to you. We have to, go through the process, and it could take up, like she said, 7-10 days, or I may not get it, Child. I just felt a sting. Just dang, oh my God, what the F. So me and Nadine left, and we went to the police station, and we filed the report. And the police said, okay, at this point, you need to file charges because of the amount, and plus how many times like something has happened with my identity. And the police said also, if we file more charges, will you agree with the charges? And I told them yes, because this is crazy. Like it's like I'm starting to feel like I might have to change my name and change my social at this point, because it's weird. It's just very, very weird, y'all. It's a very gut-wrenching feeling that somebody's out there trying to be mean. It's so weird. But my message to you, and then I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. When you like spirit videos, ASMR, life lessons, all the advice videos gonna be coming out soon. Thank you for leaving so many advice suggestions or telling me about your life that you want advice on. I really appreciate that. That's going to be coming out soon. Sorry it couldn't be earlier. I've been running to the doctor, going to the specialist for the last couple of months, and this week and last week I have been going through tests, and they hurt and they didn't feel good, and I didn't feel good afterwards. So now I'm still dealing with the doctors, and I got some more stuff that I'm going to be going through. So, keep spirit in your heart, keep me in your prayers. Now, for the message. If you make sure you change your address online. Make sure you do a forwarding address, because even if somebody try to do something in your name, or you're using your old address, it might be forwarded to you, so you can put a stop to whatever they're trying to do. Everything that somebody tried to do in my name, I was able to stop it, or able to get more information. I got so much information that the person was very sloppy. They did so much that it's basically somebody's going to jail. Now, make sure if you're dealing with a bank, and you got like a savings account, a checking account, CDs, whatever you got, you dealing with the bank, go to the bank and have addresses that you do not live at anymore. Remove, even if you change the address, ask them to remove any old address from your account, because if you don't, someone could end up with your ATM card and take everything that you have, and the bank determines if you're going to get that money back, okay? And because the person had the card and they were using it and they had the PIN, the bank has to do their own investigation and decide if they're going to give me my money back or not. I waited and waited and waited. I had no money as far as like being able to use my account to pay my bills. No money for 10 days. I went back up to the bank. I was so scared. I was so upset. And I asked them, am I going to get my money back? And they told me they couldn't tell me anything. Y'all, me and Nadine went into prayer. She put that oil on our head, and we prayed and we prayed and we asked God to help us to give our money back, have the bank put our money back, and have the bank have so much information little bit more time and hopefully everything be okay. I went to go check my app, check the account, and y'all, all my money was back. They didn't put the money back in a credit line. They put all the money back in my bank account. And I was so freaking relieved. I was so relieved. I got my money back, y'all. And there's no provision on it. They're not going to take it back. They're not going to take it back. They said because of the police report and the information that they have, that yes, it was fraud committed against me. But I'm disappointed that the bank sent an ATM card to an old address that I don't live at, and I went into the bank and changed my address, and someone caused me grief. I had to go on every single day to do what I need to do and continue being there for y'all and worry every single day if I was going to get my money back. Now, if I didn't get my money back, I would have made a post and told y'all that I needed y'all help. And I didn't make the post because I went to police and I knew that once the report in the post office or report everything, that they would have to give me my money back because it definitely wasn't my fault. And I was just, and even the lady at the bank said that I've been with my bank for 7 years and I don't have not one transaction from an ATM card, not one. But I kept my composure. I stayed professional. And child, my spirit just was so down. It was so down. And so because whoever this person is felt comfortable to just spend and take everything from me. They felt so comfortable. If Mel come to my house and it's not mine, I send it back. My mail went to my old address, and whoever it was opened up the mail and felt comfortable to just spend whatever I had. And then because of the type of account I got, once it go into the negative, they'll continue paying out. They went from my bank account to my credit line to now the bank just putting everything in a negative. But now my money is back. I'm not in the negative. I'm in the plus. I'm happy to see my change. I was able to pay my rent, pay the light bill, pay the cable, pay the phone bill, get some groceries. Yeah. I'm still a little sad because I'm just so tired, y'all. I'm tired. I'm tired of the bush. I am. I'm so sick and tired of just the hatefulness. You know what I mean? I am so tired of it. But sometimes things happen to you so that you will move a certain way. So now I put things in order. So now when someone tries to steal my identity, it's definitely reported everywhere. So, I guess I just had to do what I had to do. I didn't think I would have to go this far to the point where I would have to press charges and someone would actually go to jail. But yeah, I pressed charges. And I'm looking forward to them being locked up because I'm so sick and tired of going through or finding out that someone is trying to get some type of money or do something in my name and then trying to cause me grief. It was just a really hard week, but I got through it. some cinnamon. I made me some potatoes. I made me some. I put it all in my new fryer. Oh, that fryer is the freaking bomb. It is so bomb. My new frying pan that I took the top and the bomb. I don't know the names of them. What was the names of them? Oh, I can't remember it. But I cooked salmon, spinach, onions, potatoes, and I made broccoli and cheese. Have a wonderful night. Wipe these tears. Okay. Cause spirit okay. I'm okay, y'all. I'm gonna be okay. I'm about to eat now. I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. And yes, just give you a little information. I have a ASMR vlog that's gonna be out Friday for y'all. I hope you enjoy. I decided to incorporate an ASMR vlog, and I hope I got some spirit likes who like ASMR vlogs. Yeah. Okay, y'all. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the button. Okay, if you have to go to the library, make sure you subscribe to your girl Spirit. And thank you for helping me be on the road to 800K. Oh, 800K. Oh, 800K. Yes, 800K, y'all. We on our way to 800K. And Spirit wouldn't have been able to do it if it weren't for you. Have a wonderful night. And make sure you listen to me. Tell a friend, tell your mom, tell your sister, tell your dad. Okay, tell your dog if you have to. Tell your puppy, tell your cat, tell whoever you want, but look, make sure that you take off any old addresses off your account, remove them from your bank account, or you will have to go through what I've been through in the last 2 weeks. It's been rough, okay? It's been rough. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for the love and light. I truly appreciate y'all. I love y'all, OGs. Right now, I can see it's just like circle going around. And then it has another small circle. One, two, three, four. 4 circles. And they're moving like this, like a river. And then the light. Thank you for the love and light. Thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Spirit girl, I love you.
I can't promise tomorrow, but you're gonna feel out today. We can tingle it away.